My name is Mark Polton. I'm a buy and hold real estate investor in the greater Charlotte, North Carolina area. Soon to be expanding to some place where hopefully we can get homes a little cheaper. I'm an astute observer of my surroundings. I've been drinking, maybe not so much, but I'm always looking around. I like to analyze systems. I see everything as a system. There's a lady in a fanny pack walking on the side of the road, texting on her phone, and I'm thinking about her situation and her system. Why is she not taking the bus? Why does she not have a bicycle? Why does she not have a car? Just things like that. And I watch a lot of videos. I watch a lot of economic videos, a lot of real estate videos, and a lot of political videos. And I don't know anything for sure, but I do think that the world is changing. That we're no longer, that the rules of the past are no longer going to apply going forward. I don't know if it's like in '71 when Nixon took us off the gold standard and, money became, fake, or, I don't know if it's that drastic or that big of a change, but something's going on. There's trillions of dollars being circulated. Donald Trump is trying to stop evictions and foreclosures, and I got financial people saying that's a good thing. Well, that's because they're not a landlord, and they'll self-admit that they don't like they have a beef with landlords and stuff like that, and I can understand, but I think I'm a good landlord. I try not to be a slumlord, and I try to do a good product. Things that were taken for granted, the rules of the game. And I guess what I'm trying to say is the rules are changing. In the past, if you didn't pay your rent, you could evict, right? That was just the rules of the game. Now, you may not want to do that. You may not be worth the effort or the time or the expense or the hassle, but it was always there. And that's not that way anymore. If you don't pay your mortgage, you can foreclose. Well, if you have a Freddie, Fannie, HUD, VA, FHA, FDA loan, you can't do that. You can't evict either. And some states in general, like California, it doesn't matter what you do, you can't evict. So, the rules of the games are changing. I guess when I started to become financially literate, everybody that I started to listen to basically agreed that real estate was a tried and true method of creating wealth. It's not a quick method, but it's a tried and true, tortoise versus hare. You'll eventually create massive amounts of wealth. And I took that for granted as that was one of the rules in the game that I was playing. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that rule applies anymore. Probably did 20, 30 years ago for sure. Not sure it's applying today. So I'm looking around and I'm wondering how many people are going to get hurt. I'm wondering, we have 34 million unemployed. I don't know. And who knows how many underemployed. And they're not, switching over to an entrepreneurial, mindset or financial, situation where they're going to start making money from being an entrepreneur rather than an employee. So what does that mean? More people on the government dole, more welfare, more poverty, more drugs. Just everything, the entire systems, all the systems are affected. We don't hang out at the bar much anymore, though I think the prices have gone up substantially. But, they're probably running 40 to 60% what they would before this pandemic started. How does, and that just gets passed on to their vendors, it gets passed on to the liquor people, the food people, employees coming in and going out. So I'm trying to figure out what the possibilities are. What will the new rules possibly be? Home ownership, I would think, is going to have to take a dive. That we're going to have to be more renters because even though property is hot, it is really hot right now. Nothing lasts more than a couple days, and if even that long, there's not much inventory, and the inventory that is there is very expensive. So that prices new people, that prices young people that out of this market. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? Anyways, I'm curious to know where we're going. I'm curious to know where we're heading. What can I do to prepare? I have some ideas. I'm really a big fan of following your gut instinct, but it's not always going to be right. And I follow some experts that do demographics. I follow some experts that do market analysis and research, and these people are way, way smarter than I am. They all agree something's happening. They just are not agreeing on what the outcome is going to be. I don't know. But I'm going to continue to observe. I'm going to continue to follow my gut feelings. I'm going to continue to have faith. Big, big proponent of having faith. That if I continue to do the work, that I will be successful. So those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments section below. Like, share, subscribe. And if you are still watching this video, you are the only one. And I wish you success.